Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, crypto, and I'm going to give you an update of what I think is going to be happening for this week in the cryptocurrency and also in the stock market. And of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about this current crazy cryptocurrency market. So right now, guys, with Bitcoin, we had a beautiful pump to the upside, which was was yesterday and also the day before. We actually were talking about a inverted head and shoulder on the 4-hour chart, which we said that we would have been an inverted head and shoulder. We also drew over here the neckline, and we said that once we would have gone to break the neckline, we would have seen a beautiful movement to the upside. And that's actually what happened. So congratulations to all of you who were able to manage and catch this beautiful trade. And at the moment, you might ask yourself, where are we going to go next? So at the moment, we saw that Bitcoin went up this way. It dropped. It just went from roughly $62,000, and then it just broke this beautiful neckline of the inverted head and shoulder. We went as high as $71,500, and it looks like now Bitcoin is encountering a little bit of a resistance. And as I explained last time, you could actually see that what we would have done, should have closed this candle over here, the daily candle above $71,000, which didn't happen, and right now Bitcoin is encountering a little bit of a resistance. So if I had to guess from this point of time, what I really would like to see with Bitcoin would be a potential retest of this area over here of this neckline, so maybe around the 68,000, 67,500 to then of course explode to the upside, because at the moment it looks like on the 4-hour chart we have an potentially overbought RSI. Looks like we are in sort of a flag pattern, so the next move might be, let's say, another push to the downside down to 68,700, a bit of a pullback to the upside, and then to continue around this area. So it's going to be a very important level of liquidity. Also because what I'm going to show you right now is that there is also like a diagonal level of support from here to here, which is roughly $67,000. So by the 28th or 29th of May, if Bitcoin decides to puke, we might see actually more movement to the downside. So I'm just going to correct a little bit, so probably more around this area over here, sorry, around Sunday the 31st of March. So we might see maybe continuation of this pattern, go back into this area, 66,000, 67,000, try to fool all the bulls who now are super, cocky. They think we're gonna go up to $80,000, and then it's gonna make everybody bearish. And after that, of course, it's gonna pump up to the previous all-time high, which is sitting now at $74,000. So what also we could be expecting right now would be, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna draw from here, could be a bull flag from here, could be also more downside until here, and then an explosion to the upside. But in my opinion, the key point will be around this area over here. So if, of course, we're going to break this level over here, then we're going to go down to $62,000, maybe to form a double bottom. But if we're going to be able to bounce back from here, we're going to see some volume and also some candles, some reversing candles, that it makes me going to feel very confident to continue to the upside. Because of course, if you want to finish actually that inverted head and shoulder, the technical target from here to here, if I then translate this onto here, it would be roughly around here, around $73,000 to $74,000. So I mean, Bitcoin still looks incredible. I'm gonna go more from a macro point of view so you can see a little bit better what's going on with BTC. I mean, the chart is, it's fantastic. It's quite clear that what we might see right now will be this sort of movement, and I'm talking about maybe the next 1 to 2 months. Would be, as I said before, a retest down to here, and then an explosion to the upside. So from here to here, I'm gonna go, let's say, down to this level, retest this area, and then continue to go up. So until the 20th of April, end of April. So if I then calculate how high we could go with BTC, it will be from here to here. I'm going to translate this, so we could go as high as $100,000, which is quite remarkable. So by the 25th, 26th of April, if this is actually true bull flag, we might see Bitcoin reaching 100K. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so. I'm a little bit skeptical about this, but you never say never. Next one I want to show you today, guys, it's Solana. Solana on the 1 hour chart shows a little bit of weakness right now, and especially if Bitcoin is going to go down to $68,000 to $67,000. We can see over here it's forming a head and shoulder pattern. So head and shoulder is typical bearish pattern, and can indicate, of course, downside. So you can see a shoulder here, head here, another shoulder now has broken this neckline over here, tried to retest, is getting rejected. So if you're going to see a rejection from here, then of course you can expect continuation to the downside, down to maybe this level here, 179, maybe a week down to 177, and that could be like a 10% from here if you decide to go short. And then of course, once you're going to find this diagonal level of support, is going to potentially rebound up to this area, and then if there is still weakness within Bitcoin, we might see maybe more continuation to the downside. I'm going to show you more, this is more short term. I'm going to show you more long term, what I think can be happening with Solana as well. I mean, it looks very, very similar to Bitcoin at the moment. Solana could be forming right now I mean, it is like an ascending pattern. Looks incredible in my opinion. So we might actually go and retest down this area at 165 on the daily, and then of course it's going to continue to go up this way, and finally reaching a very important level for Sol USDT, which I think if Bitcoin goes to 80K, 90K, I mean, this level is going to be reached very soon, but also is going to be destroyed, really destroyed, because I mean, look how close we are from all-time high. I mean, to go to 260, 250, it wouldn't be a big problem for Solana right now. So I'm really expecting that we're gonna reach this target over here, and then of course we are going to surpass as well this this level here, because I mean, look at this. And if you also ask me if Bitcoin goes to 90,000 or 100,000, how high Solana could go to, and looking at these targets over here, I would say that Fibonacci 1.61 at $400 would be very reasonable for Solana as a mid-term top. And then of course we could see a pull back to the downside. So it's going to go to $400, a pull back down to maybe 180, 200, and then finally this final blow of top me at the end of the year to different levels at 650 and 100, and final target of $1,000. And the last one I want to show today, guys, which also looks very remarkable, is Fetch.ai. So Fetch.ai is Fetch.ai is, oh my gosh, incredible. We went up to $3.21. I mean, that was a perfect call in our VIP Discord channel. So we said that it was forming a bull flag, and look what happened. So we break to the upside. So for of course, for Fetch.ai, the target is going to be roughly from here to here is going to be $5 as our midterm top. So of course, if Bitcoin is going to go up to I say 80, 90,000, I can really expect Fetch.ai to go as high as $5. And somebody also from my community asked me, how high do you think Solana Fetch.ai could go to? And the answer I'm going to give you right now. Again, this is not financial advice, pure speculation. It's very difficult to say, but looking at the charts, we can also have a look how high we could go to. So first, Fibonacci, as I said before, bull flag bringing me to $5.31, as well as the Fibonacci. So quite remarkable and quite, I would say, obvious we're going to go to touch this level. But again, we're in the 4.236, $13 per Fetch.ai at the end of the bull market is quite reasonable. So $3.21 to $13, you're looking at a 5x from here, 4 to 5x. So that could be an incredible target. Of course, it's going to go up in a straight line. We might see a pullback from here, other pullbacks, but then maybe until the end of the year, we're going to see Fetch.ai at $13. So, which is, extremely, extremely good. But I guess remember, always we're going to see pullbacks. That's why we have to be careful to to shift our opinions whenever we're going to see data telling us that a reversal might happen, and we have to be all the time very careful, because pullbacks, also crashes can always happen in this crazy stock market. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful as an update. If you have a question, please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to see you tomorrow for another update about crypto and Bitcoin. Take care. Have a good day.